Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do. And you know why I do it. It is Friday. It is Halloween day. I showed you my costume for today. Uh, Normally at work we dress up for Halloween. I don't know how many people are going to be here today. But I got a costume. I think it's the first time I've dressed up since COVID. So, I think I'm just going to have fun today. I want to share with you something from my personal life. And I do that on a regular basis, but I try to mask the conversations, so no one gets offended. Sometimes I don't care, and I will say, I don't care if you get offended. You need to be offended. But this is not one of those times. Anywho, I'm I'm remembering the time where I was talking to an individual, and yeah, I'm old enough where we had conversation to see if it was going to lead to anything. So I'm talking to this individual. We've been talking for a while, and I still hadn't figured out, this person's, I won't say get down, their motives, their MO, however you want to look at it. I'm going to lean toward MO because, when all was said and done, it was definitely a crime. Back to the story. I was saying to this individual, and I know I should have used better terminology, but I didn't because I didn't have the words at the time. But I was saying that, a lot of my thought processes were, I want to say chauvinistic and sexist in both senses of the word, or the words. And they got all offended because that's just what they did. And the offense was, I'm bored with you. I don't have the words to say that. The offense was, I'm doing my thing over here and I'm hoping you don't find out about it. So I'm creating a smoke screen. And like I said, they got all kinds of offended and started an argument because that's just what they did to avoid the accountability on whatever it is that they were doing. I later found that out in a very rude way, but didn't quite put it together at the time. And, I had to think about that. And that's like, what I was really saying was that, I got caught up in some thinking heteronormative, see, that's the phrase, gender role stuff. And, they went on and on. Chauvinism, you want my oppression, and you're demanding, and you're just rude. And have I been that to you? Have I demonstrated any of what you're saying to you? In all the time that you've known me, has that ever been my interactions with you? I'll wait. But, like I said, it didn't go over well. Now I'm saying all this to say I'm leading to a point. Yesterday I was in the car. And, I'm old enough not to care about music. But I love music where, to the point where I listen to a little bit of everything. I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll, I'm a little bit emo. You get the picture. Anywho, so I'm listening to Megan Thee Stallion. I'm hitting my satellite radio because I'm waiting for the Rasta Hour or wherever that is. I can't remember the name of the show, but it's hosted by Shaggy. So I'm waiting for that to go off because given my voice and just experiencing the symptoms of this cold, I didn't want to hear raspy. I didn't want to hear any of that. So I went to station hip hop. Now, I've had some hip hop channels that were on my satellite radio that I had to quick, fast, and in a hurry change because, it's that new mumble rap. But it was depressing and it was vulgar. Yes, I'm old enough to use the word vulgar. And that was cool. Okay? Just to get that out of my car. Didn't want to hear it. I like conscious rap. I like a call to social justice. The old school stuff. I thought at one point in time, NWA was as risque as I was going to go. That is until I heard. Now, some of you may be fans. I am not. Megan Thee Stallion. Sister girl. I don't know how this stuff gets on the air now. Did FCC just quit? Yeah, I heard pop that P for your man. And I felt my car swerve. It's like with church lady, quickening, and gay man clutching the pearls. It was all that one move. Oh my God, what did she say? And she went on to repeat it several times. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just curious. Because again, I'm an old head. I'm just curious, y'all. What is appealing about the vulgarity? That's my word. I used it in a sentence. I'm entitled to it. What is appealing about that? I'm attracted to somebody that maybe has the body of Megan Thee Stallion. And even that, it's like, oh, what you gonna do with all that? But real talk, is, I want a person that is decisive, can take control of a situation if need be. Who can get it told if need be, but doesn't have to be that edgy, more alluring, more enticing, more inviting. More that says, baby, I got you. You don't have to say anything. That's just me. But the lyrics, and I when I got in the office, I was looking for the exact song because I was just so shocked. I didn't look at the screen to get the title of the song. But we got a bunch of stuff that's just woo-wee. We got Freak Nasty, Big Old Freak, Cognac Queen, Cocky AF, Tina Montana. Yeah, so, kitty cat, plan B, ungrateful. I'm done.